Okay, sound 30-second whistle has sounded. And we're lining up for the final game of the day. Lucette, the story?
Okay, we are ready? Yes?
Lucette versus the Panthers.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, we got some more paper. Thank you. Ready to go. And then we got the...
For the Panthers, we have the Gorilla Jen. And for Lucette, we have number 490. Baron Saba.
Oh,
okay.
And we still have the first power gem. Still power gem of the game for the Lutèce, because we got a cut truck for the Panthers jammer.
It's a power gem, but Lucette's jammer is not the lead because you removed the helmet cover.
So it's gonna go for 2 minutes, you say? Okay, we're gonna have 2 minutes of derby. Okay, and now the Lutèce having a goat on the back and trying to keep away from the other jammer. Oh, she got recycled all the way back. So that's a good time, the killer of the penalties, right? Because the Panthers jammers is already on the track. Ready for her initial pass?
Yes, very excellent penalty kill. Lucette's jammer stuck in the pack, unable to move forward all the way at the back. Meanwhile, the Panthers' Gorilla Jen is out for her initial pass.
And she made it through. Gorilla Jane, yes. Oh, but I think Lutèce still scoring some points. She was in the pack for a while, but not calling it off. They might go for the 2 minutes jam. We'll see how this French team has the strategy figured out.
20 seconds left in the jam.
Oh, on the outside. No.
And Gorilla Jen takes a massive hit from 911.
Gorilla Jane. Oh, wow. Who is this? 991. You just said it. It was really, really good hits.
And that comes to the jam comes to a natural conclusion after 2 minutes.
Oh. Really nice hit for Garstafiore on the Lutèce jammer. And they're smiling each other. They know each other. So, and it's 4-0 for Lutèce.
And the Panthers take an early lead.
Okay.
By 1 whole point due to the penalty by the Lucette jam.
Oh! What a hit in the face.
That was a
okay. That's a shout.
Horrible hit to the throat by.
And it's another power jam. Another power jam for Lutèce. And I guess that's the. We'll see the jersey. Oh, they're really small. Belhara. Belhara. Oh, I'm sorry for my pronunciation. My French is not good at all. Oh, really nice. Oh, the last line of defense didn't work that well. So it's 5 points on the sky. Jammer of the Panthers are standing on the penalty box, so it means 10 seconds remaining on the penalty and 5 more points for Belhara.
Belhara threw her second scoring pass and heading into her third. Meanwhile, the Panthers jammer's out of the box and struggling at the back of the pack.
And Poka Unsha, the Panthers jammer, had really, really hard time to make it through to that tripod. Oh, a lot of communication I can hear from here from
yes.
the Lutèce. So French team are really shining out. That's everything is happening in that corner.
Pocahontas stuck at the top run of the pack now against 4 very strong defenders.
Nothing happened still.
There's
both jammers.
One to beat and is through.
Out. Oh, that is the initial pass. Initial pass.
Initial.
Yep, no pour. So we got 4 for Lutèce and 0 for Panthers.
Panthers are going into the next jam 1 blocker short.
And we need an official timeout.
While we take an official timeout.
We gonna talk about sponsor. Oh, we can say a lot of things about Rollline, which is the artistic company since 1999 and entered the roller derby world some years ago and became one of the main players on the markets. Everybody knows their wheels, their plates, and they are one of the main sponsor of this Daga Denter tournament, which is the third edition here in Milano.
I was at the first two. The very first one, we had to share the whistles over on track 2.
Yes, of course, we're getting better and better, so RPs are getting more things learned and stuff done, I guess. So has this we see this we have 25 minutes in this first period. Still quite time to understand each other and the call and stuff like that.
Looks like this timeout is for paperwork.
Okay. So
and
official.
track repair.
Okay, perfect.
We should be ready to go very shortly.
Track ninja and really quick on that maintain. Okay, more whistle.
Okay,
Ready
lining
to
up
go.
at the Jamma start line is 42 Effie Jacks. And number 2.
Whoa, a big stumble by herself. The Panthers jammer.
222.
Blitz Factor was called lead jammer, and right behind her there is passing the star, and now it's 117. This
117 is Caputra.
Caputra, and it ends off with 4-0 for the Panthers. Very quick. Very good strategy for the Lutèce to just change it. So stop the bleeding, you say it?
Yes. Panthers are still skating short as their one blocker still hasn't been released from the penalty box. And on the jammer start line, we have Gorilla Jen for the Panthers and Orange 490 Baron Sabat for Lucette.
And on the Panthers side, we have Guerrilla Jane. It's not the first time she's wearing that cover as a jammer, and also it's not the time she's getting lead jammer. Lead jammer for the Panthers.
Star sesh by the Lucette jammer. As she makes it through for her initial pass. Gorilla Jin is approaching the back of the pack. And calls it off early.
Calls it off early. Oh, 2 points. 2-0. And we're getting into jam number 5 of this first period. Oh, this maybe, yeah, this is the last game of the day 1 of Daga Denter tournament. So it was started early in the morning, around 10. That was the first game, and now we're
very early in the morning. I was there.
Very early. Okay.
Daga from the Panthers up front.
And Bellahara for the Lutèce.
9 being drawn back, making negative progress.
For Gastafiore. Wow, very nice hits. Quite everywhere, Gastafiore.
Destroyer still making negative progress.
And we got lead for the Panthers. Pocauncha making this lead, looking back. Where's the other jammer? What's going on the pack? Look at the bench. Decided what's going on.
Poco Loco into the pack now on a scoring pass. Fighting against a very strong Panther wall. Goes to the inside, finds some room, and is out.
Someone, 991, decided to really stretch the pack and decided to try to do something, but Pocauncha didn't stop.
None of that.
Exactly. And then the Bellahara still fighting that tripod in the back for the Panthers. A really good defense. Meanwhile, Assassin Klein just tried to help their own jammer. So, oh, another drop down all the way back for Bellahara.
This pack is stretched very thin now, while Orange 911 employing some unconventional moves to hold the jammer back.
Exactly, but quite effective. She keep her for quite a long. So one-on-one action in front of the back. And remember that this is the second game for this team, so they might they played already one game before, so maybe
be a little tired.
Maybe a little tired. And then that's a call for Poca Oncha. We see how many points on this scoring pass, just 1. But in the total of the 5th jam, we got 11 points for the Panthers. Ready to go. We have Blitz Factor for the Panthers. And the number 2 is Effijax for the Lutèce. I cannot say their travel team name. It's I need Fred now in Cartrossus. I cannot say that name. Oh, with
number 2 finds a lot of space up the inside and is already out for lead. Blitz Factor has removed the helmet cover.
Very good.
Is still fighting her way through the pack and has passed it off to White 7-9 for a successful start pass.
Goal disaster. Okay, but that's really fast passing the star makes quick the jam, so it was only 4 points for the Lutèce. New jam, fresh leg, new jammers, and go on.
Okay, Gorilla Jin on the jammer start line for the Panthers, and Baron Sabat pushed to the outside.
Oh no!
Called for a track cut. I think maybe she might have passed 2 of her own players.
Yes.
What do you think?
No, I don't know. Maybe do you think it was just 2 own player? Oh, I know for sure that she's gonna sit there for 30 seconds, and there's not gonna be no lead.
There's a no lead. There's
2
a no
minutes.
pass, no penalty on Gorilla Jin.
2 minutes of awesome derby now. Oh, everybody is stuck.
Very calm.
Exactly. Very tiring, I guess.
Very calm pack right now.
Oh, who's not calm is the jammer Gorilla Jane, which just decided to make this 5 points.
They're going to need to be a bit more agitated in order to stop her.
Yeah, maybe all the agitation and the excited was gone with the previous game, but they just finished a few minutes ago. Okay, and then we got the jammer from the Lutèce back in the game, stashing that cover, thinking, okay, they're not gonna see me, they don't think I'm the jammer, I can pass. Oh no, she was inbounds. So
Somebody is called for a cutting.
Another power jam on this jam for Gorilla Jane.
Calmly works against the 2 in the front as her team comes for a little offense.
Yes, please help me. I can hear her from here. Please help me. And this what's gonna happening, and they also overnumber because we have one blocker, the pivot, and the jammer of the Lutèce sitting on the bench.
5 seconds left in this jam. I don't think they're gonna be doing too much more fighting.
No. But they're gonna make 5 more. Okay, everybody on the floor. Okay, no, that's good.
5 in the sky and 1 on the floor.
Exactly. Should be the new slogan for this game. So that was a 10-0 jam. Oh, that's still quite close game. Yeah. So we have a new jammer for the Panthers. Let me see. Oh no, this is Poca Oncha. We already saw her on this game.
Yep, and number 09, Bellahara, starting for the...
Okay.
One of the blockers from the Panthers is being sent off of forearms. It leaves only 2 or 3 blockers on for the Panthers on the track.
And Poca Oncha...
2 to beat, 1 to beat.
Exactly, but...
Still 1 to beat, and she's out of the pack for lead.
So lead for Lutèce, roller derby. I don't see the cover. Where she hide it? She passed it? No, because the pivot is all the way back. Oh. Did you see it
all
coming?
the way through the pack for
Good.
a 5-point pass. Didn't see it. It seems to be a bit skirmish between the blockers here.
Yes.
Small skirmish has broken out.
Exactly.
Only one blocker to beat, and she does it easily for another 5-point pass.
Very nice athletic moves. She just go really, really low and avoid the hit that was coming exactly for her. A lot of going on here on the penalty, and doesn't care. Bella Hera, she just keep going. How many laps now she did?
It looks like this
3?
will be her third scoring pass. She's slowing down, considering her options.
And Pocahontas still, oh no, she passes. Okay. And she passes to number 75, Gold Disaster, which now is the new jammer. Oh, pretty intense and pretty long.
Belahara calls it off after four passes.
20 points.
20 points.
Whoa, that's I saw earlier in the game it was 19 jam points. So this is a pretty long one too.
It looks like we have had a lead change here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yes, we weren't so busy and looking at all the action, and we forgot it that we have the, I'm gonna say it, Incatreuses. Okay, they might be wrong. We have a 43 and the Panthers are gonna be in 32. Is that 11 points? Yes.
Panthers on the track with 3 blockers. Meanwhile, Lucette has a full complement of blockers, and they're up against Blitz Factor, who's out for lead.
And Effie Jack's out now, so it gives like a lap of advantage for Blitzy Factor, which is in her scoring pass now. And looking at what's going on with the other Germans coming. No, she keep going because she really trusts her blocker that can contain the other jammer.
Blitz Factor is intent on making this pass complete and continuing the jam. Meanwhile, the Lucette jammer is recycled on here on the inside.
Oh,
on the outside.
Castafiore is just never tiring. It looks like it's this 1-in-1 action on Effie Jacks.
And Bliss Factor's up ahead.
Wow, and she managed also to make some offense for her own jammer, so it's another 5 points for Blixie Factor. Okay. Okay, we got a little spoil about what's going on the Lutèce. They have quite a very low rotation of the jammer. They're missing some of their jammer, so this is why we're gonna see a lot of the same name and the same number wearing the star. So they might need to adjust a little bit. And we also got the 2 people which increase their rise and go from the A team to the B team to the A team. So this is a kind of maybe a little bit new team for Lutèce. So a big shout for their players that made it. Thank you for the information.
Baron Sebit is heading to the front with 1 to beat. Does make it out of the pack for lead. Meanwhile, Gorilla Jane is also leaving the pack after her initial pass and is about half a track behind.
So it means, well, they got an
pivot cover left on the corner between corners, between turns 1 and 2.
So it means no score, no points?
No, it was just a pivot cover.
Oh, okay, pivots. Okay, so pivots doesn't make points. Can you imagine a pivot and jammer making points? That will be double of the amount of the NSO. No, I don't want to think about that. Exactly. So it's 8 points, jam. So, and then we got a timeout. She was sneaky into, so we got a timeout from the Panthers. So they're getting really, really tight. So they need to think about it something, or maybe breaking the good moment of the Lutèce. And it looks like we have also time for the referees to gather up in the middle and see also what is working, what they need to cooperate it better with each other.
Lucette's normal captain, or a regular captain of the Lucette Destroyers, is injured today, but she's joining the NSO crew doing stats. Normally you'd see her on the track mixing it up. Okay, it looks like we're coming back to the action. Bella Hara is on the jammer line for Lucette. And we have Anna Bonica.
Poca Uncha, yes. We got Poca Uncha. Poca Uncha, sorry.
Poca Uncha.
Poca Uncha, it looks like a Spanish name.
Yes, Poca Uncha on for the Panthers.
She has this really nice start on the toe stop, but it's Bella Hara quite in front now, fighting with two walls of the Panthers. And it's almost, in the back on the tripods. For the Gustafur again, really nice job with this blocker, which is kind of the heads look like for the team, which direct them and take the one-on-one action in the back.
Bella Hara is taken down hard in turn 2, has one to beat, and does so for the lead. Meanwhile, the Panthers jammer is out of the pack for her initial as well.
And taking
star stash.
Yes.
Bella Hara pushed to the outside, looks to call it to prevent any points getting on the board.
So getting slowly. Oh, okay. One point. That was a quite tough jam.
Very tough jam
for 1
very
point.
Little return, yes.
Exactly. And we have another timeouts for the Lutèce roller derby.
Panthers and Lucette played in a scrimmage 2 weeks ago. It seems, according to our source on the inside, the Panthers won by a very short margin.
Okay. So see what's when you are in a tournament, if you already played it each other, it doesn't make you could have played it again, so you never know what you're gonna end up. So they didn't play the first game, but then in the round, so they managed to play each other again. So we'll see who's gonna be the winner.
The score is close here, but the Panthers are looking to repeat their performance.
Exactly. We want a tight game. We want a good fight.
There seem to have been a lot of these today. I remember the first game I announced, it was 1 point differential throughout the first half.
Whoa.
Going back and forth.
Okay. A lot of lead change.
And in the second game I announced today, Zurich was trailing the entire first half and then finally managed to pull something together before the beginning of the second.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems that number 59, Lady Blitz, plays for both teams. He's a ref.
Yep.
So ref for both leagues.
Okay, so they're really close to each other.
Blitz
so
factor up the inside for lead. And number 2,
got a
Effie Jax
penalty.
has just been called for a cut.
Oh no, though she means it's 30 seconds. It's on the penalty. And then some.
Has a really nice advantage here with only 3 blockers from the other team on the track.
Getting rid of your own players and then try to fight the other. We got some offense coming on from the pivot, which is Goldie zacking. And some offense.
Lucette's penalty kill is going very well for them.
Very well. They're having a really, really strong defense.
Bliss Factor is up against 3, and they are holding firm. They're holding strong.
And Lutèce Jammer is coming back from the already. When you're having fun, the time is flying. So she come back from the penalty box and ready for her.
And yet,
Yeah.
So yeah, Lutèce Jammer is back from the penalty box. Yet Blitz Factor has yet to put any points
exactly.
on the board.
Yeah. So really tight, really tight. Now then, 10 minutes remains on this. Oh, and inside. Did you see it? She just sneak it into.
Tiptoed through the inside.
And we got a call. We'll see. Oh, she managed to make them all, but she got so many times recycled back and forward that.
Blitz Factor wisely calls it off.
Exactly. So it's 5-0 for this jam, and it's only 4 points game. Wow. Oh, we had another notes.
More information coming from our inside source.
Okay, we're gonna take it on the next because we're already in the action with the Gorilla Jane, ready on the front of the pack, ready to take the lead, I guess, since Gustafiore and the pivot for the Panthers are on the way to stopping the Lutèce Jammer, which in this case is Baron Sabat. Oh no! She just got lead while I was looking over her name.
Baron Sabat has a half a track lead against number 5, Gorilla Jen. And she's calling for her team to go to the front. A little bit of chaos and a spin move, and she calls it off.
Yes, I got, that was 1 point jam. She got this call from the benches, just hit and call, and just what she did, 1 point. So ready for the 14th jam, and only 8 minutes remain on this first half.
Polka Unta lining up against Belahara.
Another duo, we already saw it, and it's 4-4 for this team. Nobody in the box yet.
Belahara got some help on the inside, but it's been pushed now to the outside. Polka Unta's fighting against a 3-wall in front. Belahara's trying to make her way up the inside. Now again moves to the outside, back to the inside, finds some more room.
Oh, almost there.
Takes a hit, gets drawn back again.
All the way back. That's so annoying. Oh, but
eventually finds some
space. Exactly. Doesn't go on the in. Okay, I'm gonna take the out. And then some action there. I cannot see the jammer. Of course, she's stashing that cover. So she got out quickly from the pack. Belahara stumbling on the outside, decided that was time to call. She got 1. She got 1 and then 0 points on the board for the Panthers.
Very low scoring jams.
Exactly.
I believe in the last jam it was the Panthers that got 1 point.
So they're gonna switch 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you. We'll see. It looks like they're friends, so So again, number Blitz Factor for the Panthers and the FEJX for the Lutèce, which she thought she got it, but then the pivot for the Panthers. Oh, that's a power jam for Lutèce because she's gunning on the box for a. Okay, sorry, I'm too tired for a forearm. Forearm. It was signify our head for the ref.
FEJX approaching the pack on her first scoring pass. Teammates move in for a little assistance. She's trying to move up the inside, gets pushed in, and is sucked back.
Okay, really nice again action for Gustafiore, which is trying to contain the jammer, but she got past. And then we had the Panthers jammer returning from the bench, which was bench penalty, sitting for her 30 seconds. It's just recycle, hit and recycle back, hit and recycle back. This two defense looks so tight. Ooh, almost. Okay, that was a really big shout from the referee. She got a penalty.
All I heard was a loud thud and a lot of whistles.
Exactly. And then we got passing the star. And now we got the Panthers pivots taking on, but decided to call Lutèce, which they were in lead. Oh, it was almost 2 minutes jam, and we got 2 points for Lutèce and 0 for the Panthers.
The normal captain for the Panthers, Shankir, is injured and therefore cannot play. However, she is benching for another team here at the tournament, Daga.
Okay. When it's called dedication for Derby. You hurt? Never mind. We're gonna find something else for you to do it. We got.
Doesn't even have to be the same league.
Exactly. And now we got Gorilla Jane for Panthers looking for an opening. Oh, too late because Lutèce jammer was already on their way out. So lead jammer, Lutèce.
Approaching the back of the pack, looking at a very strong Lucette and calls it off immediately for what looks like.
Okay. 0 points for Panthers.
We're waiting for the points to show.
And
1.
1. Okay. Only. Okay, we got an official review. Okay. We'll see what we're gonna get up. Who's asking for the official review? It's the Panthers. Okay, we hope someone of the OPR or the ref getting us some notes so we can update you as well. So we got some gather up on the middle of the track. Meanwhile, the Lutèce are hugging each other on the jammer line and decide which is going to be the strategy for maintaining their advantage on this game. So now we see if someone is getting us the information. See, we hope they don't forget about us. Looks like. Okay. We'll see. Otherwise, we make up. We don't know. Okay, we find out. I can see some jammer. Exactly. Okay, do on your own. Decide it. Whatever you want to do.
You guys are on your own. Just figure it out.
Exactly. But we know that we are on our own for only 4 more minutes, and this is the last 4 minutes of the first half of this game. I believe is game 7 for today. Or yeah, that's the Lutèce roller derby en Castreuse against the Panthers.
After this, there will be a game made, but it will not be televised, nor will we need to be here for it because it's a men's scrimmage.
Yes, it's going to be the Wood Gang, so it's against the rest of the world. So we'll ask everybody if they want to join and trying to challenge the Wood Gang. But you have to come here to Milano and see what's going on because unfortunately we're not going to stream that. But we're going to stream again tomorrow because tomorrow is day 2 of the Daga Denter tournament. And there's going to be other more intense and awesome game. Like this one, which is very, very tight and is getting out. Okay, someone is coming. No, it looks like someone was telling us what was going on, but no way.
So Bella Hara is lining up against Poca Unta. Bella Hara playing for the Destroyers and Poca Unta for the Panthers.
And looks like we have Lutèce taking the pivot line.
The penalty box is completely empty. We have a full complement of players on the track. And everybody seems very relaxed or very, very tired.
Exactly. I go for the second one, maybe. Okay, we are waiting for the 5 seconds call. Here we go. Ready for the 17th jam.
Denter immediately goes for the inside. But she has still all 4 blockers beat. Now 2. Still in front. Now 1. Still 1. And she's pushed out. Oh, I think we might have an injured skater on the outside of turn 2.
Okay, but oh, it's a call. Yeah.
Is on the way to attend.
Okay. 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 We got some technician telling us what is the best.
Telling me my voice isn't loud enough.
No, thank you, Ramfi and Milano News, to make our sons beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. We cannot say too much. We have the sponsor. So what we're gonna talk about? Maybe the. Okay, no, we have some other notes.
So we have more information from our inside source. The Panthers have just been promoted to the first division of the French championship tournament, and Lutèce has just been promoted to the second division of the French championship series, and they're looking forward to moving up in their respective brackets.
Yes, awesome.
Pico Brew.
Oh, tonight we're gonna have, fortunately for who is here, aperitivo, which is some drinks and some beer, of course, from Pico Brew, which is a small brewery and an itinerary brewery. They have an awesome bicycle which they bring around with all the beer and the craft. It was created by 3 guys, Pietro, Milo and Giacomo, and they had a really good reputation because their beer, it's so good. And I'm not drinking so much beer, but their handmade beer, it's their best.
I'm planning on having one right after the game.
Exactly.
Okay, we have number 9-0.
So it looks like even if nobody told us what was going on, I guess there was a power jam recall, and so we have a power jam for Lutèce.
Yeah, Baron Sabat lining up on the jammer line alone because the Panthers jammer is in the box. Can you see who it is?
Yeah, I think it's Coca-Cola from the previous jam. But she made something bad, so she has to sit for 30 seconds. Meanwhile, Ekon Sabat will try to make as much point as possible.
She's all alone out there, no help from her team.
No, it's the passive offense, you call it?
Down to 1.
Yep.
Makes it through on her first scoring pass.
Oh, she was trying to call it, but only 1. So if you hit your hip 1, that's not a call.
You have to wait for the second hit before you can start blowing the whistle.
Exactly. Oh, but it's very physical is getting this game. A lot of big hits taken and given by the blocker. And it was really nice, smooth passing the star, which was taken by Blitz Factor, which is the pivot on this jam. Nice. We see how many. Okay, 0-0 on this pass, but Lutèce made 5 in the previous.
That was another, at some point, lead change we might have missed.
No, yeah, we were too busy talking about sponsor, maybe beer. So 2 minutes left on this period. And we got 60 for the Lutèce roller derby and 46 for Panthers. Oh, is that a new jammer? No, it's Effijax for Lutèce.
Effijax and Gorilla Jin. Gorilla Jin trying to find her way up the inside. Effijax also on the inside, looking for some room. Effijax now at the back of the pack with 2 very strong blockers from
Panthers. There was Gastafiore again in a really, really hard defense.
Now Effijax finds herself in front against a 3 wall. Still trying hard, but is not fast enough.
Oh, we got
Gorilla Jin makes it out and gains the lead.
And we got a power jam for the Panthers since we got a forearm penalty call on Effijax.
Strapping young beard telling everybody that he thinks that she's committed a forearm.
Oh, big hits from there to making clear the view for the jammer to tenders to beat, but an very loud out of play call by Denter, which means you let her go. So 5 more points. Yes, everybody. Even the Wood Gang on the other track. And everybody is trying to help Gorilla Jane to go somewhere, just passing this group of people. Meanwhile, Happy Jacks is returning from the penalty box. Whoa, again, Gastafiore. Uh-oh. But she got a penalty for that. That was quite a huge hit. And might come to the end, this very long and intense jam. We have Effie Jax making her initial pass.
Gingerly approaching the pack at the back. Turns and sees.
We see if she's sneaking for 2 points. Oh, so she was a little bit too late to call.
No, that was 2 points for Gorilla Jen.
Oh, okay.
Effie Jackson. Oh, also 2 points.
Okay, cool. Oh, and one was sitting on the bench, so she maybe passed only one, and that's the ghost point.
That's right.
Never been on the bench, never been mid penalty. Exactly. Oh, we call it a half time. Yes. So we can repeat it again, the score. So it's 62 for N4, the Lutèce roller derby, and 58 for Panthers. Can you do math? Because I'm too tired to do math. So how many points?
4 points.
4 points. Wow, that's nothing. So
nothing.
good. And we.
Oh,
okay.
It is halftime.
It's halftime.